Well, our mandate is to collect the evidence to share with judicial authorities, neither international or national authorities, that would have jurisdiction and be willing to exercise jurisdiction over these crimes. To date, we're sharing with 3 processes, and all of these relate to the Rohingya, although our mandate is all crimes in Myanmar. But the 3 processes are this national investigation in Argentina, the case at the International Criminal Court, where we know the prosecutor has recently requested an arrest warrant against Min Aung Hlaing, the leader of the junta, and the International Court of Justice, where the Gambia has alleged that Myanmar has failed to live up to its obligations under the Genocide Convention. So we share with these processes, but we know there's also the possibility of further processes in national courts, and we continue to monitor that and be in contact with those that may initiate such proceedings. Well, unfortunately, we've seen an increase of violations of very serious crimes. We've seen bombings that are affecting civilians all over the country, very serious attacks on targets that do not appear to be military in nature. We've also seen crimes in detention, including sexual violence and torture of people in detention. I have to say that unfortunately we've also seen these crimes, obviously the aerial bombings are done by the military authorities. We've seen, unfortunately, evidence of very serious crimes committed by other groups also in Myanmar. And this also falls within our mandate if they qualify as serious international crimes. So we're trying to gather as much of this information as possible. Obviously, the number of crimes occurring makes this very difficult, but we're trying to prioritize and capture the evidence. To do that, we try to speak to those who actually saw and heard events of relevance. We try to do that in person when we can. We have talked to people in various places around the world, including, of course, Bangladesh, to gather their testimonies, and also collecting evidence in many other ways using the most modern techniques, both on anything that's on the internet, using open source research, using aerial photography, many different kinds of evidence that we have gathered. Social media postings have become more and more important in the type of evidence that we gather. So all of this we're keeping, preserving to make it available to courts that could exercise jurisdiction over these crimes. We have a mandate to collect evidence committed by anyone, regardless of their ethnicity, religion, nationality, against anyone, regardless of the victim's religion, nationality, ethnicity. So of course the Arakan Army and any other force, it's very important. We would look at any evidence that shows that they've committed serious international crimes. We have requested information from them about allegations of crimes, including crimes allegedly committed by the Arakan Army. They've told us they would respond, but we have not received a response, and we are awaiting that. We'll be sending more requests to them for more information. We want all players, all participants in the conflict in Myanmar to know we exist. There's a body watching, collecting evidence of these serious international crimes, and one day we are seeking justice for these crimes, that people will be held to account. Thank you.